Iran is in the midst of Iraq. It's in the midst of Syria. Do we share mutual goals with Iran?
Well, I'll say that our goals with respect to Iraq is that we return Iraq to the sovereign control of the Iraqi people and to the central government in Baghdad.
You think the Iranians share that view?
Oh, I believe so. I believe the Iranians would believe that their interests, would consider that their interests are best served by an Iraq.
Because they have very significant influence in Iraq.
Well, they have regional interests, and those interests are, in fact, in Iraq. That's not something that should surprise us or necessarily alarm us.
No. I'm looking beyond. So if we think an accommodation with Iran to fight ISIL is good, the aftermath of that in Iraq, in Syria, in Yemen, and elsewhere, in my view, is not so good. And so sometimes we look at the short game versus the long one, and I'm concerned about what the long one is.
Well, Senator, I would not propose that we're accommodating Iran in Iraq at this particular moment. We're undertaking the measures that we're taking in Iraq with the Iraqis. We're not cooperating with the Iranians, but as you have pointed out and your question presupposes, the Iranians have an interest in a stable Iraq, just as we in the region have an interest in a stable Iraq. But that doesn't mean we're accommodating the Iranians by virtue of the actions that we're taking in Iraq.